And she said, life together is good, not perfect, but they make ends meet. They work hard. They have a modest lifestyle. They have 2 young children, ages 1 and 4. Recently, she discovered something that she describes as shocking. Her husband's card and comic book collection, something he's guarded since they met, is worth $2.5 million. He's been collecting for over 25 years, a passion he inherited from his late father, and he still holds on to some of his dad's collection. When she brought up selling it, thinking of all the ways they could improve their family's life, he refused, saying the collection isn't about money, but more so about emotional value. To him, it's a legacy he plans to pass down to their children. Now she's struggling with reality that they're sitting on a fortune, yet still living paycheck to paycheck. Should she accept his emotional attachment, or does he owe it to their family to cash in? What would you guys do? Is he being unreasonable, or should sentimental value come before financial security? I'll go last.
I feel like I already know your take on it, to be honest. But
let's hear yours.
Just to clarify, they're living paycheck to paycheck.
According to her.
According to her. Okay, so according to her, they're living paycheck to... Is that empty, girl? Oh, okay. Okay, so according to her, they're living paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're behind on finances.
She said they live modestly, they make ends meet, but from what I gather, it's like maybe there's not a lot of cushion or not a lot of room for like doing extra stuff.
So not struggling.
Right.
Not like struggling paycheck to paycheck, but not, she could be doing, or they could be doing better.
Right.
Okay.
I feel like in that case, there can be a compromise here. I think she can leave that man alone until they come to a point where they're struggling, so that he knows that when that time comes, he's going to have to give that up. But for right now, she could leave him alone with his sentimental value.
And his dad's dead, so that's also part of it.
She just discovered this? Is that what was part of the...
Yeah. As of late.
It said, recently discovered.
I'm curious as to how she figured this out. Was she snooping, or did it come out in an argument? I feel like that could be a factor.
What I'm thinking is that she probably knew that he collected, because it's hard to like collect that much stuff, like amass that much stuff.
About it.
And somebody.
She probably just came across the value of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she just found out how much it's worth. That's my assumption. Because it doesn't say. I do get the part that it's related to his dad. So.
Women love to live on somebody else's shit, bro. This is fucking crazy. I just don't get it. I mean, my thing is that collection is his collection, passed down from his father. Also, in addition to whatever he's been able to acquire, although they're not struggling, they could live better. They could be thriving. But I don't think that he should sacrifice it right now. Don't make no sense. He's going to sacrifice it. My thing is, one, you were cool until you found it. Like, there was no fucking issues, right? Now you find something that is his, that is worth some money, and now you want for him to cash out so he can, I guess, provide more. But for what? Like, my whole thing is, like, if he does this and God forbid y'all break up, I just sold my sentimental value that's attached to my own collection, my father's collection, to provide for a life, and we're not even together. I just think it's crazy because when you really think about it, a lot of times women operate on survival. No matter how much money they have, they still operating on survival in some way, shape, form, protection, survival, providing survival. They're operating from survival. So you're surviving. Chill out. You don't need to, you're surviving, you're good. Like you can be better, but to be honest, I believe if you don't have the money, it's because you don't know what to do with the money yet. You're gonna sell it and then what? Burn through it? Y'all never even had the money. So, I just don't understand why we have to go to that now. If you're about to lose your house, you're struggling, your car's getting repossessed, now it's time for a compromise. But right now, work a little bit harder, figure some shit out, and stay out that man's collection. That's my opinion.
Also, what about if he wanted to continue the tradition with his kids?
That's what he said.
Oh, he did?
He wants to pass
Yeah,
it
he
down.
wants to pass
so
it down.
then I think that's the sentimental value that's going to be passed on. So now you're basically taking that away from your kids.
But to play devil's advocate, at some point the shit got to get sold, right? So,
Yeah.
But
And somebody gonna sell it.
somebody,
Yeah.
and it's probably gonna be the kids,
Yeah.
or the kids, right? And we don't know who.
Or somebody with a drug problem.
Goddamn.
We're putting drugs on.
We'll cross that
saying.
line if we get there.
Somebody with a drug problem, a gambling problem, a debtor problem, something.
I think that's tough now that if she says something to him. Did she say something to him already?
Y'all better
Scared to
y'all
say
need to
something to him.
put y'all listening ears on. It said when she brought up selling it,
Oh, so she
hold on.
did.
He's been collecting for over 25 years, blah, blah, blah. So she did bring up selling it.
So now that's in the back of his mind forever now. Like now,
And hers, yeah.
yeah, that's a fight.
No, it's over.
That's a fight that you're never going to win.
So here's my take. They've only been married 5 years. This is something that he inherited prior to marriage. So these are, I would imagine the majority of it was a premarital asset. So in no way is he obligated to like split it or do, whatever. However, I would be interested to know how much money he spent since they've been together acquiring these comic books and cards or whatever. So that would actually be my first question. Like, how much of our disposable income, which clearly isn't that much, that you've been spending on these little books and cards and shit, like you a
It used to be.
12-year-old. And to be honest, I don't think he's under any obligation to sell it at this point, regardless of sentimental value, which I understand. But I know how it feels for them bills to be on your head. Like, you ever see somebody that got like a good spades hand? They just drop them hoes like this. Like, that's how the bills be on you. So I get where she's coming from, but it would really be up to him and like having a desire to do more for his family, having a desire for his family to, do more than live paycheck to paycheck. Because at some point, as an adult, you have to make tough decisions to support the family that you've created. You can't be out here telling John that, oh, we can't send you to that math camp because we ain't got it, but you sitting on $2.5 million of comic book, but you don't want to send your son to math camp? Or you don't want to, invest in whatever their future is? I think as his wife, I would have more of an issue with that part. Like if the kids are going without something in some sort of way, versus her just, oh, I think we need that money. It's again, the fact that they're not like struggling, I'm not pressed to side with her. But I think as a man, like real talk, if they were struggling, he gonna sit here and watch his family that he created struggle just so he can hold on to his little cards. I have a problem with that.
But he's also
gonna
still
pass it
going to
down.
work though.
But he's gonna pass it
It's
down.
not like he's sitting on his ass. He's helping make the bills get paid as well.
But you struggling.
But in her mind, she's struggling.
No. I'm saying as a family, they're struggling. I'm just saying that's
That
where
was-
I would.
Those are her words. He could be
No.
fine with it though.
No. They're not struggling. What I'm saying, where I would have an issue with, is that if the family is struggling and barely making bills, and you on a payment plan for your electric bill or your gas bill or your water bill or whatever, and we sitting on an asset like that, what's the purpose of having an asset?
I'd like to hear from him.
Like, I mean, fair enough. But again, I'm saying under the understanding that it's because they're struggling, but they're not. She said it. They're not struggling.
So that's what I'm saying. She said they're struggling. Then she said, we're not really struggling.
No, she didn't say they was
No,
struggling.
the word wasn't struggling. She just said paycheck to
Okay,
paycheck.
so paycheck, and I'm saying in his mind, he could look at that as like, this is what we're doing, and like this is the plan. We're going with the plan, and ain't nobody said I had another kid.
Wait.
You just had a 1-year-old, so
Oh yeah, I
that was a
agree.
joint decision.
I agree.
So they apparently had a plan, and part of the plan was we were going to work until, or I don't know what the plan was,
They
but
probably weren't paycheck to paycheck until the 1-year-old came.
Good point.
Well, I feel like cards aside, you're gonna have to figure it out anyway.
At some
Like,
point, yeah.
just forget you know about the cards.
I don't think there's figuring
Well-
it out anymore. I think she's put
No,
a
well,
plan
there
in
needs
place
to
that-
be a better income. There needs to be more money. If you're worried about, living paycheck to paycheck this bad, then a change needs to happen.
I'm saying that that's from her side. A change needs to happen. He could be in the middle of the plan right now. Listen, we had this plan, and this is what's going on. That's why I haven't sold my cards. I think maybe the compromise is I can sell some of them, but I'm not getting rid of my cards.
I don't understand why we're even talking about. They don't know how to make money yet, so I don't.
And unless she comes to him with a plan of what they're going to do with the money,
Yeah.
if she says, hey, we're going to invest in A, B, and C, then okay, now you have a plan. Now I'll listen to you. But if you're just talking about going to Dubai or something, or taking an extra vacation with stuff that you didn't have any part of, then no, I'm not doing that.
Or for cushion.
I do have one question. My very simple question: where is he holding these cards? Because if you just holding them in your house, no, that's
Like
a
it's getting taken.
No, not it's gonna get taken.
I'm like, it's getting snatched.
No.
I'll take one card
That's crazy.
for 2,000,
No.
please.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like you have this type of investment just sitting in your house.
Yeah, they're usually in boxes.
Not in, even worse, not in a safe deposit box somewhere, not in a storage where you have insurance, not somewhere that's actually safe. It's just in a, like you said, a box.
Right, house burns down.
In the basement.
So
House
does
burns down. Not what?
$75,000.
Not what? No, 75.
I don't know how much was
$2.5
it?
million.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yes.
Sorry, I just made that number up.
Mm.
That's crazy. That's
That's
a lot of
all right.
money.
She said somebody's a drug addict over there too. So the house going to burn down because they were doing drugs. And
Well, no. I mean, I'm just saying that because houses burn down all the time.
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So at a minimum, if he's gonna keep it and hold on to it, my recommendation is just to protect it. Like put some insurance on it, get it out of your house, put it somewhere safe. There's plenty of these people that collect these things, so they gotta have like storage places or whatever somewhere. So
Sounds like an extra expense.
okay, we'll let the shit burn.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying, I feel like she's already got it in her mind that she's gonna have something to say about anything now that she knows about it. So now you can get insurance on stuff that we can't use, and I'm working hard to now we're working extra hard to put insurance on stuff that isn't for me. I'm just saying that's what I think is gonna happen. 'Cause
That's fair.
she's already in his head about it.
$1 million flies by when you got it. Like, you could spend $1 million very easily, so easily. And like in her mind, she's thinking paycheck to paycheck is their current life by choice because he has $2.5 million worth of an asset that he can liquidate. But again, $1 million evaporates real fast, especially if you don't know how to manage it. So my thing is, the way I see it, she's looking at it as it's the golden ticket, but he's looking at it as this ain't shit. And
Wait, he's looking at it as like the cards ain't nothing?
the value, like it's $2.5 million right now.
Oh, meaning
but
of what it
yeah.
can be?
Yeah,
Okay.
like in 5 or 10 more years from now, that $2.5 million could be double. Shit, in another 20 years from now, it could be triple.
Well, maybe he explained that to her. We don't know, but
I'm sure he had to keep them.
No, but in her mind, they're living paycheck to paycheck by choice. It's not necessarily because this is our situation and we got to do what we got to do. In her mind, they're consciously living this way, or he's consciously choosing to allow them to live this way because he has something that he can liquidate.
I think if things got hard and like you said, Rico, that's where I would have an issue. If like,
Now you choose,
yeah.
fuck the house, nigga. I'm keeping my comic books. It won't. It won't last 2 years, bro.
She's still gonna have a problem regardless. Now we broke and you ain't got nothing. You ain't
That's
got no
what I'm
cards and we
saying.
broke.
they're not making money now, and the thing
that's
is, when
why
people,
I said that they need another plan. Like cards aside, I keep saying cards. What are they? Books. Books aside.
It's called the collection.
Books. Goosebumps. That's what it is.
Neighbors to the store. Do you know what Goosebumps is?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm so mad we have to ask you these things.
that's okay.
Lord.
Now you understood. You told me you understood that
do.
one.
I do.